Hi there. In this video I'm going to install some, let me get it, protection foil on the headlights from my A4 B8 from 2010. If you are wondering why I'm doing this, well, let me show you why I'm doing this. A stone did that, and if you look right here, you can see some dirt behind this crack. That means that water is starting to go into the headlight. So my hope is that by having a foil on top of this, I will not need to change this thing so quick. And yes, a smart person would actually put the foil on this before something like this happens. But for me, it's a bit too late. So what I need to do now, clean it with alcohol really well. Don't use paint thinner or something like that, you will damage the plastic, just alcohol. And then, I don't know, this foil, I think it's 3M or something like that. I will just cut from it. It's really long, it's about 1 meter long, I think. I will just cut enough to be a bit bigger than this thing in length, and then start applying it. But we will see. It's the first time I'm doing this, so we learn as we go. Measure the headlight in diagonal. It has about 53 centimeters. So for sure you want to cut this longer. I'm not even sure exactly how long I cut it, so let me check. This is what seemed okay to me. Yeah, it's about 60 centimeters, something like that. So let's lift the hood or bonnet, depends on where you're from. Clean this really well and start applying it. And yeah, this will be fun. Easiest way to do this would be obviously to get this thing out, and I will link a video in the description that shows you how to do that. But I'm not going to bother, because the only corner that would be a bit more easier to do would be this one, because as you can see it's covered a bit, but not too much. And I got this thing out of the way, the rubber, because normally that rubber sits between this metal and the plastic from the headlight, and it just has two holes, two pins on which you will put it back in place when you finish. So I got it out of the way, and like that we have lots of space in here to clean and to put our foil and whatever. So let's get to it. Just wanted to show you how stretchy the stuff that I'm working with is. Yep, really stretchy. So we can cover the bend of this thing. It also has a bend like this, but not a lot. Had another go at this, and this time I put water under the foil, although I'm 99.9% sure that this foil is not the type of foil that you use with water, but maybe I'm just wrong. For the moment it's quite foggy, as you can see, so this is not usable on the road. You would just blind people. But yeah, I'm going to try and cut it with a cutter, obviously, nicely all around the edge. Try to squeeze as much as the water as I can out and leave it. I'm not driving this car for a few days, it will be stationary, so if it gets clear, maybe I was just using the wrong technique. That is weird, but I still don't think this is the proper foil for what I need here. But yeah, at least I'm trying. I don't know at this point. So yeah, I think somewhere 60 by 25 should do the trick for one headlight of the proper foil, obviously. To cut this thing you need a really good cutter, and yeah, when you stop it's a bit hard to start again, but just go like this on the edge, slowly making sure you are not scratching anything. Okay, so this is done, but I honestly will not leave this on, because Yeah, here is just the sun shining on that thing. It's not that foggy, but no way for me to actually show it. I don't trust that this is maybe the proper product. Also don't trust the way I applied it. And honestly, this is a really sensitive area. Any bubbles or any imperfections in this particular spot could distract other drivers, cause accidents. Yeah, I don't trust. I managed to put it on in the end, but I don't think it's good enough that I can leave it here. Yeah, if it were a side wind or something like that, it's way easier to put, but this is curved. It's, yeah, whatever. So this just shows you that you need to do your research before using a product. Read the instructions, make sure you understand what and how to do it, and you are able to do it. In this particular instance, nothing that I did was the proper way. It was just a trial. In the end, actually, that it ended up as a trial because, yeah, I'm not confident enough to leave this thing on, so I will just simply take it off. It's not worth risking somebody's life over it, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of clear coat on this area here when it dries off, obviously, so I don't get any more water in the headlight, and that's about it. I think that in this case it's better to have a company or somebody that does this professionally do the install. I don't think this is DIY-able. This is the final solution. A bit of clear coat on top of this thing, no more water can get into it. It's not dried yet, so it will be even thinner in the end. Probably hard to notice from a distance, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's about it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. In this case, I lost. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this video teaches at least one person something, and yeah, as always, see you in the next one. Bye.